I've got a question I want to ask, and it's, first I'll ask the question and confuse you without any backstory. Then I'll give you some backstory, and you can think about the question, because the story will affect the answer. I have an idea for another topic of videos. It is nothing to do with the Philippines, retirement, life here. It is me, and it is part of my life, so it kind of fits the theme of this is my channel. But it has nothing to do with life in the Philippines or being retired here. And I don't want to muddy the waters of the theme of the channel, or the feel, and your expectations if you come to watch a video. So my concern is, if I start a whole new topic, and I mean completely new, should it be a separate playlist or should it be a separate channel? And I would love lots of comments and discussions down below so we can figure this out. Now let me give you some backstory on what that will be, because that will probably make a difference on what you think we should end up with. I think I've mentioned that I am on disability. I don't think I've gone into a lot of detail on it. I'm not sure, because I know I have made videos going very in-depth into some of the issues that I've had, and I think I delete most of it. I don't think I've published very much. I've mentioned, I think, seizures, headaches, maybe. I haven't gone into a lot of detail. And what I have, short story, okay, it's long. I have a headache 24/7, all the time, since 1992. It was a parting gift from the Navy. I am prone to seizures, blackouts, all kinds of fun stuff. And when you deal with chronic pain and all the issues around that, it gets into every part of your life. It gets into job, relationships with family, friends, spouses, kids, just everything. If it gets out of control, it turns into isolation, depression. You can spiral deeply, deeply out of control, which I did for a while. And I met some people online and we talked. It was really nice, because online there's a lot of people that don't get out much. I mean, the internet has its good points. It's not just trolls and hate speech. There are good things about the internet. And I made some friends online that had similar issues, and we talked about things, and it really helped. And some years ago, I got pretty far out of control, and I reached a point that I made a decision to fix it. And I wanted to share that story. The videos will tend to be longer, darker, kind of dreary, but as you can see from this chapter of my life, basically a happy ending. It's not over yet, but we're in a good chapter anyway. And I tried at one point 6 or 8 years ago to write a book, and I was outlining the book and it was getting really deep. I fleshed out a couple chapters and real quick got into some dark personal things I was not ready to share, and I put it away and didn't touch it again. So I considered writing a blog about some of it and just never quite got around to it. So I'm thinking now, if I were to do that, because there are a lot of people dealing with some issues, and I don't have the answers, but I can say what worked for me. So I wanted to make videos dealing with some of the pain management. It deals with veteran issues, medication, meditation, crippling depression. I mean, it's not going to be the Tito Tim's happy Philippine video. It's going to be like disabled dad's, stories with mostly a happy ending. And so I'm really concerned. I think the audiences will be very different. Everyone is welcome to watch anything I post, of course, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of crossover. I think the people dealing with that type of situation and want to discuss that don't necessarily want to see me post a video of going to Jollibee's for lunch. And if you're interested in the Philippine side of this, you may not care about depression that I had in the 90s. So I'm really concerned about muddying the waters and confusing the channel theme. I'm on a YouTube creators forum, and I posted it there, and we've been discussing it, and it is unanimous there. Everyone says, make a separate playlist. Make a special thumbnail title so they know which topic is going to be what. Hello.
Thank you.
How are you?
Making a video
all the time.
for your YouTube.
Yeah.
I subscribe you.
Cool. Thank you. So yeah, they're unanimous on that forum that it should be a separate playlist, separate thumbnail and title system, so you know which video is going to be what. But I'm kind of worried that that might just kind of be messy. I think if you are going for a certain topic, you should be on that. It is all my life, so it kind of plays together, but it's not at all this. It's past, it's issues, it's troubles, it's things that worked for me to get through it. And it's good to talk about that and maybe help other people. I certainly don't have all the answers, but I know what worked for me. But it's not going to be the same type of video. So my concern, my question to you, please, if you're still watching, is do you think that's something that should go in a playlist or a channel? Because I haven't, it's a small channel here. I enjoy it. It is not a big channel, but it's active. For the amount of subs that I have, we get a decent amount of views and comments, and I enjoy that, and I don't want to mess that up. This other topic is going to be dark and dreary with a happy ending, and I think it's going to be a completely different audience. So I'm leaning very heavily towards separate channel. Everyone else I've talked to says playlist. So if you got any ideas, feel free to discuss it down below. I'm just looking for some input. I'm not sure how much content it will be, because like I said, when I started trying to write it, it got a little more personal and a little deeper than I was prepared to go. And the videos might do the same. But I think in a video, you can cover something for a couple minutes and stop. Whereas in a book, it's like the narrative draws you in and you start going into dark corners that you'd rather not go into. So it's not going to be like a bad video. It's going to be a series of dealing with pain and pain management and how it affects your life, and it gets into depression and just lots of not fun stuff. But it comes out well because here I am. Look, it's not bad here. So if you got any ideas, any comments, feel free, help me out. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Good news is I'm still getting over my Bell's palsy, but it's getting a lot better. I'm doing much of the meds are gone. I'm off all the medication now, which really helped. Oh, I was a mess. So that's a good thing. But that health issue has nothing to do with this other mess I've got. But it just got me thinking about it and got me wanting to do it again. So it's a completely different, this Bell's palsy and stuff had nothing to do with my normal issue. But it just got me thinking that it's something I've wanted to do for, honestly, 6 or 8 years. I was going to write blogs about it. It's been a long time I've thought about this. And this got me thinking, Maybe I can do vlogs on it, do it some YouTube. So help me out. Playlist, channel, or forget it. I don't know. Let's go get some hot chocolate.
Enjoy your day in paradise.